guest this week has quite the incredible story.
A powerhouse woman. Someone who inspires me every day, who makes me want to be better, do more, give more of myself.
Well, hundreds of people will pack into the Edmonton Convention Center next month in hopes of making a change for children who've experienced sexual abuse. Joining us this morning with more about this year's Little Warriors Be Brave Luncheon is Glori Meldrum. Morning, Glori.
A force to be reckoned with.
She founded Little Warriors, a national charitable organization that is dedicated to raising awareness of child sexual abuse. Also the champion behind the creation of the Be Brave branch, Canada's first long-term treatment program for sexual abuse survivors.
We're in medical journals around the world. It really is the Betty Ford or the Mayo for child sexual abuse trauma.
It is 60,000 square feet of love on 130 acres. We treat kids that are from 8 to 12 and girls that are 13 to 16. Each kid over a year period gets 200 hours of therapy. It's based on 9 different modalities. There is nothing like it in the world.
She is a business leader and a committed social entrepreneur. She is also a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. She took that heartbreaking situation and turned it into something incredibly positive.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and the only, Glori Meldrum.
So I'm from a little town called Miramichi, New Brunswick. My mom was a single mom. She pumped gas, she bagged groceries. I had a younger sister. My parents were divorced since I was 2 years old. So my mom moved us in with my grandparents, but my grandfather was a serial child molester. He was a crosswalk guard at my elementary school. The first time that he sexually abused me was New Year's Eve. My grandfather raped me for 2 years. I never told anyone until we moved out of the house because my grandfather said he would kill my mom and my sister and me. We moved out. I told the police, mental health, social services, and none of them believed me. Do you know he is a crosswalk guard, he's nice. And they all sat there and they said, what were you wearing? What did you do? Did you turn him on? Remember, I was 8. But the cancer journey is the most difficult for me to talk about, and it's because of the mental health piece. Cancer, as awful as it is, it taught me to be present. I live in that vulnerable space that when I do things, even though they're really hard, I choose to live in that space and to be awake and to be alive and to be present, right? And to be present. It's not easy. It's not easy going through, I call it, it's a big swamp. And I'd already gotten through 80% of the swamp with my sexual abuse, to be rerouted back to go through the swamp that took me almost 30 years to get through. It led me to God. It taught me to open my heart, be vulnerable. That is the only reason I am on this stage today. And it taught me to lead from love and not fear. And although there are all these bad things that have happened to me, I honestly wouldn't give any of them up. Can you imagine the power of that in a world like we have today? If leaders led from love and not fear.
I developed a shell that kept me alive, and it was the only way. And now I'm trying in my life to unravel that hardness because it no longer serves my life.
There is no magic pill. I would have found it. There is no magic anything, right? You gotta do the work. I wish you peace. I wish you love. And thank you.